Shifting focus to Egypt, the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah El-Sisi met with his Turkish counterpart Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Ankara on Wednesday. Now, this was the Egyptian leader's first visit to Turkey in 12 years and marks a new era in Ankara-Cairo ties after a decade of rift. Both the leaders expressed their will to deepen their cooperation as they met in the Turkish capital. This meeting comes in response to Turkish President Erdogan's visit to Cairo in February. The two leaders had then said that they turned over a new leaf in their ties. Now, in Ankara on Wednesday, the two leaders signed 17 cooperation agreements with commitments to improve relations in every area from trade to climate.
During our meeting with Mr. Sisi in Cairo, we had decided to restructure our high-level Strategic Cooperation Council. We held the first meeting of this mechanism today. With our joint declaration, we confirmed our will to advance our cooperation in all fields including industry, trade, defense, health, environment, and energy.
Turkey and Egypt have been at odds on various conflicts and political issues for years. Both nations cut ties in 2013 after El-Sisi, then Defense Minister of Egypt, led a coalition to remove President Mohamed Morsi, who was an ally of Turkey and part of the Muslim Brotherhood movement. Erdogan at the time had said that he would never speak to anyone like Sisi. But over the past 2 years, both nations have come closer as they aligned on several issues like the Israel-Hamas war. Last year, Ankara and Cairo mutually reappointed ambassadors, after which Erdogan had visited Cairo. Trade between the two nations also continued despite the rift. Turkey is Egypt's fifth largest trading partner, while Egypt is Turkey's largest partner in Africa. Now, the two leaders have said that they want to expand their annual commercial exchanges to $15 billion in the next 5 years. They also discussed the possible sale of Turkish drones to Egypt. Now, apart from bilateral cooperation, the two men also discussed various regional issues. On the Gaza war, they called for a ceasefire and greater deliveries of humanitarian aid to the besieged Palestinian population. Turkey has sent thousands of tons of aid to Egypt for Palestinians. It has also praised Cairo's humanitarian efforts and role as negotiator in the talks on a ceasefire and hostage deal.
I am concerned here to highlight the unity of Egypt and Turkey positions towards the demand for an immediate ceasefire and the rejection of the current Israeli escalation in the West Bank, and the call to start a path that achieves the aspirations of the Palestinian people to establish their independent state on the borders of June 4, 1967, with East Jerusalem as its capital.
Apart from Gaza, the two leaders also discussed the political situation in Libya, the war in Sudan, and the rift between Ethiopia and Somalia. Both sides agreed on the need to preserve the unity and territorial integrity of their ally Somalia. Ankara and Cairo have both recently signed military cooperation agreements with Somalia, which is in a standoff with Ethiopia after it signed a port deal with Somalia's breakaway region of Somaliland. Across continents, one powerful news source.
Bringing you diverse perspectives on the issues that matter.
We go beyond the boundaries to give you that little extra about every sporting moment. So thank you for making Firstpost 5 million strong. We're counting on your support, and you can trust us to bring you the news unfiltered and unvarnished.
Climate change is on our doorstep. It's time for a revolution to take root. And it starts with 1.4 billion Indians. It starts with one tree for humanity, one tree for Mother Earth, One tree for a future. Project One Tree, a News 18 network initiative.